Hello there, my name is Shayan Baloch. You can call me Shayan. So in this video, I will be explaining you a couple of software projects that I've worked so far at my work and as a freelancer as well. So I've studied electrical engineering, and in my electrical engineering degree, I've studied a couple of software subjects. For instance, I've studied C++, which was object-oriented programming. Another subject was artificial intelligence, in which I learned Python. But this was a few years ago. Then I thought, why not to utilize my skills using vibe coding, using ChatGPT and AI, for instance, Cloud Code or ChatGPT, in order to bring my projects or my ideas to life. So therefore, I thought, why not to work on a project from my work? So for this, I started with the ChatGPT. And as you can see on the left side, on the right side of your screen, I'm using Microsoft Visual Code over here. And this is how I developed the entire application. You can see the entire source code right here. Of course, I was using HTML, JavaScript, Node.js over here, and also just trying to, figure out how things are working, making sure the logics are working fine. So let me show you the software real quick. So this is the application that I've worked so far. So at my workplace, what was happening that in our office, we were having a couple of documents coming in and out, coming in and going out. And unfortunately, my colleagues, they were noticing all these documents and registering all these documents manually on a paper or using a pencil or a pen. So I thought, why not to digitize this entire system? Therefore, I came up with this idea. So it's called ORIC Inward Outward Registry System. And the source code that I show you is actually, this is the working application that I deployed. So what you do is that, for instance, is if there's a document coming in the office, for instance, let's say it's Shayan's CV, right? So if this is a document that I've received, so I'm just going to click at inward. And for instance, I'm just going to give it maybe a date. Maybe I received it on 14th, right? Well, with who received this document? Well, let's, give a name. Let's say John is the one who received this document. So as soon as you click the save entry, it says entry saved. And you see it also updates the number right here with the date, the month, the year, and also shows the inward as well. And it also giving, a reference number to it as well. So just for the reference, that what was the last used reference. As you can see, it has registered this. So what I'm using for this is I've also integrated MySQL, the SQL database. And for that, I'm using DB browser for SQLite. And it is actually connected with this particular software. Of course, now since this software is deployed, so it's doing everything at the back end. And I can, also upload an evidence connected with that, and this will save in the desired location on that particular place. So there are a couple of few things that I need to update in this, and you can see I've put my signatures over here that it's developed by me, engineer Shayan Baloch. So in my country, we call our, who are engineers. So since I've studied electrical engineering. And also, not only that, you can also, so for instance, you have to, export this record. So you can also export this to Excel. So I've integrated Microsoft Excel in this one as well. So you see the file has been exported, and this is the entire record of all those things that I have inputted in this one. So you check this out. So this is the one that I've recently done. It time-stamped, and it's working very flawlessly. Now, how did this idea came to being? So now let me show you another thing. So this was actually the main project. And after this, I got motivation. I was like, for instance, if I can do this on Google Sheets, why I cannot do it in a software? That's how I went there. So, and now this might seem to you like a very normal spreadsheet, right? But it's working entirely on code. Well, let me show you. For instance, let's write over here. Let's write my name, Shayan. Let's say it's a document that we have received at our office. As soon as you press enter, this is going to automatically give it a serial number at the left side of screen. And then once you click on this checkbox that this is the inward document that I have just registered, as soon as you press this, it will automatically assign a reference number, putting the today's date and everything. Right. Not only that, but also if you come over here, you can also upload the evidence directly here. Now, how this is helpful? Usually we see this thing that people, if they have to upload or put a link over here, so unfortunately they have to go to Google Drive and then upload the document on the Google Drive and then, twerk a bit settings like right click, share it, and then copy the link. So I'm like, it's a very big process, right? So what I did is that I've integrated the direct uploading right here, and it will automatically create a folder in Google Drives, for instance. So as soon as I did that, it actually created a new menu bar over here new menu bar option. We call it Auric Tools. Once you click this Auric Tools, you click on Upload Inward Evidence. So it's running a script at the background. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to choose a file. Let's choose a random file. Let's choose this number 2. You click on Open. You click on Upload. Even this animation took me some time to debug and to bring it to such a refined way that it should look. So as you can see, the document has been uploaded, and it can show you that it has been uploaded on the Google Drive. Now the question is that where exactly it has been uploaded, right? So this is the magic. So you go to your drive, and there's a folder called Auric Evidence. So you click on Auric Evidence. Since I've uploaded an inward evidence, you click over here, and you can see, let me just work the date, 2:18 a.m. It's 2:18 a.m. And this is the exact document that I've uploaded. And also it gave it a custom name for itself as well, because this was the name of my document. For instance, this was the name of this particular serial number. Now, how this is working, that's the main thing. So you click on extensions, you go to app scripts, and this is the brains of the entire code. This is the entire brain of the entire code. That's how it's working. So like this, I've created a couple of other things as well. So thank you so much for being here and listening to my introductory video. I hope you like it, and yep, I'm gonna see you soon. Thank you so much.